is your girl Pandora Love, and you're now tuned in to the exclusive Pandora Word Box show. Today in the Word Box, I have no other than the one and only Pastor Troy.
Hey, what's happening? WinDC, your boy PT, doing this thing with the independents. On the platform for the independents, baby. Let's get it.
That's what's up. What brings you in town today?
Man, tomorrow night we're performing at the Royal Farm Arena in Baltimore. So I just came a little bit earlier, man. Last night I recorded an album with Uncalled For Band. It's gonna be real dope, man. So I'm just up here kicking it.
Okay. So you love the city, huh?
Yeah, man, we do this.
I gotta come down south more. I had my first trip, like 45. I've never been to Atlanta. I actually went to Atlanta November of last year.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
For the first time I fell in love with Atlanta.
That's good. You see what's going on?
Yeah, it's
That's
the whole different world.
That's good. But I like DC, man. It's refreshing. Of course, I love the live music scene, man. So it's refreshing.
So what's your take on go-go?
I love it, man. I love it. You know what I mean? This sounds like church music. That's when they start shouting.
Yeah.
So
Beating their feet.
Yeah, I get it, man.
Okay, so I know some people. You got a lot of fans. Tell me about. Is it Micah?
Yeah, Micah.
Micah Troy. Tell me about him.
Micah's a cool dude, man. The second oldest of 5 kids. My brother's 5 years older than me. And he's the one that really introduced me into the rap game and the music and all that stuff, man. We products of, we grew up doing the rap explosion. So I'm a real fan of it. You know what I mean? It really did something to me, man, the first time I saw Beat Street. I don't think nobody saw Beat Street and saw what I saw.
So tell me, do Troy got some moves?
All of them. Yeah, might break my leg now, but I had them then.
Man.
But it was just so dope just to see on screen, this is a movie about what we doing every day. They are paying somebody movie money to do this. It blew my mind. It'll take what they rapping and scratching and all this stuff. I couldn't believe it. It really hit me like a fool. I'm breakdancing, man. My pops and stuff giving me money. His friends giving me fives and stuff just to breakdance and stuff. I was like, man, I'm gonna do something with this shit.
Okay.
I made my mind up early, man. So it's dope.
Okay, so you had your dancing career. You was dancing.
Walking around with the cardboard box.
With the box, with the radio, we going crazy. They used to keep me in the back because I was 5 years younger than my brother, but he couldn't go nowhere without me. So they just worked me on into the damn dance routine, man. Look, we gonna dance first, and then we gonna break you out. I cut to that one guy.
That's what's up.
It's dope, man.
See, that's that old school. I miss old school.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, these youngins don't know.
That was real. It was so important then.
Right.
I hate that it ain't got that importance no more. You feel me, man? Rap was the news. For real. It ain't the news no more. In the forefront. You feel me, man? Mm-hmm. Back in the day, rap was the news with the top artists.
Right.
Now it's still artists that make conscious music and shit like that, but they ain't necessarily just getting bombarded like they do. Yeah. Cole catching up. You know, they playing him in high rotation. I guess his message is, righteous or whatever, but we talking about 1, 2, 3 Common, Kendrick, and Cole.
It's not even a handful of
You feel me, man?
Yeah.
How many got them coming with the bullshit? How many hands and feet?
Hands, toes.
You feel me, man? Forefront.
Baby.
You feel me? Back in the day, Carriers One and Public Enemy and stuff like that. Them motherfuckers was the number one artists. But
yeah, we used to break our necks saving money to go to the record store.
Yeah, go get
the
that
record
shit.
store. What?
It's so different, man. I was just telling my Uber driver this morning.
Yo, what?
I took an Uber to the radio to the radio station, TV station. Yeah, I was close, man. My hotel was right there. So check it. I tell the dude, we talking. He just taking me straight to the location. I said, man, and he knew I was an entertainer. He was asking me what's the biggest difference between artists today and artists my day. I said, man, for one, the artist today is so lucky. Man, when I started off back in the 90s, to go to a show, we had to have an atlas in the car, a map. You understand?
Yes.
To get to this motherfucker.
People was getting lost trying to get this show.
You gotta remember to check everything.
Oh, you feel me, man? We gonna turn up here at 3:14, we gonna make a left.
Yeah.
You gotta know how to read a map.
Yeah, I don't even say those in 7-Eleven no more.
They don't even know what the index shown in the library is.
Yeah, man.
They don't know how to use that pull the draw, find a number. And,
bro, that map. I'm talking about, bro. I'm talking about, man. You going 3 and 4, 5 hours away.
Yeah, I know,
on
right?
a map.
Yeah, on the map. Make the wrong turn.
It's over with.
Messed up.
It's over with.
2 hours late for your event.
Yeah. Back like almost like the DJs in the crates. The DJ was lugging them crates around for a long time.
You ain't gotta do that no more.
Just had a laptop.
Yeah, you ain't gotta do that.
Don't handle it business.
Okay, so as an artist, since the way things changed, do you think y'all make more money with everything being digital now more than the people going to the store buying the?
No, it don't do that for me, man. You know, I haven't really experienced just the luxury of the internet, just the streaming and stuff like that. I don't like it personally, because I'm from the old school of $7, $8 times 50, 75,000 CDs and doing it 1 or 2 times a year.
Right.
I like that way more than trying to figure out what is the percentage of this, and I gotta have what, 1 million streams to do what? You feel me?
Yeah.
To make what?
Right.
You know, it's different strokes for different folks, but me as an independent artist, I'm always trying to come up with ways to get dollars back into my product. You know what I mean?
So you still think you're an independent artist? You still think you're an indie artist?
Oh yeah, I carry myself like an indie artist.
Really?
Yeah, man, I like it. You know, a lot of it's by choice. I just call it major independent.
Okay.
Yeah. Major independent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you could tell the indie artist that's out here now trying to get to that major level, what advice would you give them?
Man, my advice to any artist trying to get to the next level: first, keep believing in yourself, keep investing in yourself, take it seriously, and get a lawyer.
An entertainment lawyer.
Get an entertainment lawyer. Protect your contracts, man. It'd be very unfortunate to have the success that you've been praying for and then get it snatched off of under you because you ain't protected.
Ooh, okay. All right, so this question I've been wanting to ask you for years. When you wrote Vice Versa, what was going through your head?
Man, Vice Versa was my rite of passage song. You feel me? I wrote it while I was in college, and it was my first time being away from my parents. My father's a pastor.
Right.
So it was my first time being away from his eye. I was out on my own now, finally. So all these things that I've been waiting to experience, here they are for me. And I saw that a lot of the stuff that I thought that was gonna be so good was bad. And a lot of stuff that I perceived as bad ended up being good. So it was just a real eye-opening experience for me.
Yeah.
And from then I grabbed my pen and just talked about it.
I take that as one of your, for me, that is one of your conscious songs for me.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
You know, it like, through my experience, it makes you go, It really makes you think.
Yeah. You know what, and what was so crazy about it, the first time I said it as a poem down there at Payne College. I've been going through some things earlier that day. One of my best friends that got locked up. I was supposed to be performing at the talent show, but I ended up just reciting this poem. They booed the goddamn shit out of me.
What?
Booed me bad. I'm talking about stand up Apollo boo. I said, God damn, man.
What?
Yeah, man, they killed me because, and then it was no music or nothing, it was just the poem.
Right.
So of course they hear every word I was saying, man. This is a school, a monastery school. These people coming in to be preachers and stuff, man. I done said that joint, they in that moment like, he the Antichrist, he the devil.
Yeah.
I'm sitting up there like, what? I ain't heard no shit like that. I had to call my pops to check in. I was like, Pops, my homeboy wrote this song called Vice Versa. They calling him the devil. What am I supposed to tell him? And Pop's so cool, man. Like, he always give me sound advice. He was like, it's just a question. People ask questions every day. What if? When did it ever come crying? I said, thanks. And I kept supporting my Vice Versa. I didn't really mess with it. I was scared of it then. So I just sat on it. But about 2 years later, man, it was crazy. One of my friends from high school gave me a cassette tape with the beat on it. Mm-hmm. As soon as I put the tape in the deck, man, and played it, I said, oh, I got something for this.
You just heard
it. It was at the perfect marriage. I'm glad I didn't waste it on no other beat or nothing, man. Yeah. I saved it for the time.
It be like that sometimes, though.
Yeah. When I rapped that joint, man, one take, no mistakes. Bro, I rapped that thing.
You done had it for 2 years. You probably
let that thing go, man. When I let that thing go,
yeah,
that's the finished product.
Yes. And that did numbers. That was like number one, like, for how long?
Had it in me so long. I was so ready to say it. I was so ready to say it, man. My voice, I listen to it right now and I just hear my voice and just say, whew. I remember that.
Okay, so out of all your albums, all of them, which song is your baby?
I gotta give it to the number playing GA, We Ready, because it's the first one. I think without the first one, might not be no second one. So it always got a special place, man, for being the one that I first heard on the radio and all that good stuff, man. All those good memories from 20 years ago that I still hear and think about when I hear cities playing. You know, man, people still play it. It's dope, man. They still have songs to perform at a high level, man, with crowd participation and everything, man. It's great.
Yeah, so how did you feel the very first time when you performed and the crowd sung it back to you? The very first time.
It was dope. It was actually my birthday in Augusta. We did a big party for my 21st birthday. Mm-hmm. And I had just put the album out in September 28th, and my birthday was November 18th. So by the time I performed in November, everybody had the album, everybody was ready for it. It was the beginning of some real trouble around there. Real trouble. Yeah, man.
That's what's up.
We was at the Garden City Convention Center in Augusta, Georgia. I still remember. One thing about a real artist, it's your life. So you're gonna remember, man, a lot. You're gonna remember it. What happened, what you did, you know, what you put in, how this went. A lot of these folks not real. So they ain't got nothing to go back and remember. You know what I mean? This shit ain't nothing happened, man. Right? You ain't got nothing to remember.
Right. So being a pastor's son, which means you grew up in the church.
Yeah.
You know, how did your father feel when you first was like, Dad, this is what I want to do. I want to be this rapper. And this is the things I'm saying. Like, yeah.
You know, I sat down with my parents. First, I went over in the mirror about 50 times. You know what I mean? Just okay, Dad, hey, get your face together, Mike. You got to go out here and have a serious conversation with these people. You about to tell them you ain't going back to college. You about to be a rapper. So I went over my spiel, took it on downstairs. Mom, Dad, sit down. I need to holler at you. My mom like, what, fool? Yo, Mom, Dad, not going back to college. I'm about to be a professional rapper. My mama like, nigga, sit your ass down somewhere. I had to take that, keep a strong face. I said, I'm serious. They were like, Mom, Dad, y'all told me I could be anything I wanted to be. My dad told me, you gonna throw that one on us? Yeah, I went there. I ain't had nothing else.
You hit on with that. That is so
I had to go there. My mom sitting there, she looking at me. She done broke down crying. What's wrong, Mom? I don't want you to be like Tupac. I was like, no, Mom, I ain't gonna be like Tupac. Tupac had just died.
Yeah.
You feel me, man? So here I am telling my parents, this is what I'm ready to go do.
Mm-hmm.
This man ain't been dead 3 months. You feel me, man? You want to do what? Man, but, you know, my dad was like, hey, man, I always taught you that anything you want to be, you could be. You're going to be a rapper, be the best rapper you can. And just that motivation, man, and that encouragement took me a long way. Look, then I told him, Dad, one more thing. What, man? My rap name Pastor Troy. Nigga, what are you trying to do to us, man? You trying to kill us? It's all good, man. But my parents very supportive, man. You know.
Because originally that's your last name.
Yeah.
So he's Pastor Troy as well, right?
Yeah. He wasn't sure. He was like, I guess you can be
Represent.
Pastor Troy. He told us, there's a bunch of people call themselves preachers that ain't. So, guess you can too. But I say it's calling things as not as though they were.
Okay. Have you ever thought of, or foreseen you, or your dad said you're going to be a pastor one day?
No. They never put that kind of pressure on me. But I still know that I have leadership qualities, and I just try to lead the best that I can.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. So, what do you love so much about Georgia?
The thing I love about Georgia, I would say the black people. We have a lot of black people in Georgia. It's an area in Georgia, in South Georgia, they probably have more black people per mile than anywhere else in the United States. And that's South Georgia.
Okay.
And that's my home, down South Georgia boys, that's my whole brand and everything, man. So just to know that I have all these black people that are behind me there. Man, I'm talking about it's girls and guys with DSGB and DSGG tattooed on them and stuff like that. Man, I went in a Waffle House one night. I just pulled over and went in the Waffle House, man. Like, just use the restroom. When I go in, I look back there at the cook, and he made eye contact with me. I turned my head real quick. I said, boy, it's gonna be an episode when I come out this thing. Come out the bathroom. He's like, man, I just want to show you my tattoo. Show it to me, DSGB. I was like, man, that's dope. Dap him up. While I'm walking out the door, another dude coming into the damn Waffle House, and he wanted to show me his tattoo, DSGB. I said, man, that's dope. I just met two motherfuckers at the Waffle House with this tattoo on them, man. You feel me, man? That I ain't never seen before.
But the thing was, they wasn't groupie in. They just let you know, we support you.
DSGB.
That's what's up.
That's dope, man. And just to have that kind of impact on people, especially if I'm taking in blood. This just ain't wearing a t-shirt.
Right.
You feel me? So, I respect it.
Okay, so for all my girlfriends at the house. Yeah. So we gonna get into this reality stuff.
Yeah, y'all talking about me and my baby. Y'all talking about me and my little baby, huh? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Minnie, my friend, man. I've known Minnie for some years now. So when that opportunity came for them to do that show, I was like, I'll help you out any way I can. I ain't know I was gonna help out and be her baby daddy.
Yeah, I want you a baby daddy. I had a baby. I'm like,
I was ready for that little baby. We were gonna get them cheap clothes. Them clothes gonna be half price. Them clothes gonna be half price, little baby.
See, you wrong. You wrong.
Yeah, many of my friends though, man. That was so funny. My mom talking about, Micah, did you really mess with that girl? I said, Mama, come on, I ain't mess with that girl. She was talking, I was about to say, I ain't think you could stoop that low.
See, know what?
Crazy, man.
See, when your mama come with the blows, that's
so man,
wrong. That's so
crazy.
wrong.
This is crazy.
So how many kids do you have?
Man, I got 4 beautiful kids in the city.
Okay, boys, girls?
Yeah, 2 and 2.
Oh, okay, you evened out.
Trying to be.
Who's the oldest?
My son, Power.
Don't tell me the girls are the babies.
Nah, man, they right there in the middle. Then I got a baby boy.
They still can't do nothing. You got the older brother and the younger brother, y'all like,
they gonna be all right.
Who is that?
They gonna be all right, man. I'm talking about, and it's dope just to see everybody, their talent and the art, just the arts coming out of them, man. From the ballet to sports and everything, man. I just see me.
Anybody rapping?
Everybody rapping, but I don't want to hear it. Y'all chill out. Go do some work and do something, man. It's cool. Everybody like to play around in the studio and do their thing. It's cool. Ain't no pressure on them to be no rappers.
But look at, look at their tape. My father's Pastor Troy. I mean, they go to school, you know, so.
They have a lot of fun with it, man.
People have a expectation of them as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah. They doing a good job with it, man. You know what I mean? Just keep on excelling in school.
School before
They
everything.
be like, yeah, school first, man. School. I couldn't do nothing until
Okay,
I
so if they want to
graduated.
drop out, what you doing? You can't tell them they
dropping out.
can't.
Hey, much of that tuition cost, I'd appreciate it, but we ain't dropping out. No. It's cool though, man. You know, I'm 40 now, man. I've been doing this for 20 years, man. You know, really 21. So over half my life, I've been in this music business. Rapping and rocking stages, you know what I mean? It's really a part of me. I'm glad I figured out how to move and groove. It's life now.
Okay. Are you married?
Nah.
No. Okay.
I wish.
You wish?
Yeah, one day. I say about 50. I settle down.
Hey, ladies, y'all got like 9 years to get y'all stuff together.
Yeah, man.
9 years.
For real.
Okay.
If I get swept off my feet now, we can speed up this process. For real. So if any of y'all got some brooms out there,
Okay. So
you sweeping.
Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all some. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is spaghetti. Now, if you can't cook no spaghetti.
Hey, hold up, that's weird coming from a country boy.
Yeah.
Cause country boys be like, I ain't eating every woman's spaghetti. You know, I know that everybody.
Yeah. I hope you ain't got. Oh Lord, don't do that now. Bake some chicken.
Okay, so what do you like to do in your pastime besides music?
Laugh and trip out with this fool. Jack Triple, my boy, man. What? You know, I love laughing and having a good time, man. I really do. Being around my homies.
Okay, what's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink is Hennessy and Coke. My favorite soda is Sunkist or Tahitian Treat.
Is that Sunkist orange or strawberry?
You know that thing, orange. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Oh,
what's
it's good.
up. Okay.
Let me ask a question about you. Where you from?
I'm from Washington, D.C.
Oh, yeah?
South side.
You been here your whole life?
I've been here most of my life. I left and moved to North Carolina.
What part?
Shout out to Fayetteville.
Fayetteville, we
Moved
right
down
there.
to Fayetteville. I was down there for 14 years.
Uh-huh.
I came back to D.C. when my mom got sick.
Oh.
And after she died, I just stayed here.
Oh, God bless. Fayetteville, boy. Fayetteville was rough. How'd you adjust to Fayetteville? Well, it might be a lot like Southeast. It wasn't too different.
Right. I lived in Bonnie Doon.
Okay,
So yeah,
cool.
I was in Southeast basically.
That's good. Yeah, okay, cool. I get it.
I loved it. It was very different for me. You know, the atmosphere. Then I moved to a small town where my family's actually from called Lombard. It's right down 74.
Oh, yeah, I know it.
And yeah, all types of stuff went through my head. Because it was like the Southeast in me when you got the stores right here with no security and you walking through town with the music playing and all that stuff.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy. I'm just showing love, man. Your boy Pastor Troy. Y'all follow me on IG. You already know, at Pastor Troy, DSGB. And we're just in here grooving and moving, doing this thing all the way big on WinDC Radio.
That's what's up. So my boy Rock from the Cold Ranch show right here on WinDC, he got a question for you.
Go ahead, brother.
All right, so recently we just had that little feud with Lazy Bone, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Amigos.
Yeah.
So I just want to know how you feel about the newer generation not really giving the proper just dues, you know what I'm saying, to those before them because, you know, it's the foundation.
You gotta understand, man. You know what I'm saying? You didn't just get here by chance. This shit just ain't happened today when you made this music. It's a lot of brothers that's done dropped a lot of crumbs and dropped a lot of seeds before you, man. They get where you going. You feel me? Right. You just walking by, picking up the crumbs, eating them, and it's taking you to the promised land. You get there and be like, I'm here. You know what I mean? Like you got down the hall. No, man, you ate all them crumbs that them boys dropped. Right. You feel me, man? Respect them crumbs, man. Respect the crumbs.
OG himself.
You feel me, bro? What you say, man?
OG himself. Okay, I have a question. You say you're not married. So what is your take on the R. Kelly case? Because I know women throw themselves at y'all, so every opportunity is there. You know, Boosie, I looked at Boosie interview, and Boosie was like, man, we ain't got to take nothing, niggas. They throw it at us every day.
Yeah.
So what is your take on that?
Just gotta be smart, man. You know what I mean? You gotta be smart. You know that you're in the public eye. You know, it's people ready to tear you down. You know what I mean?
Right.
Be very selective about who you deal with and how you deal with them. You know what I mean?
Your team be pulling IDs.
Man, we don't pull no IDs. We got a real good eyeball check. We got a real good eyeball
That she
check.
look like she bought my daughter.
No
what's
haps.
up.
You know, I'm praying for the best for R. Kelly, man. I hate that black people, we play so much with our own, but white people don't do that with theirs. You know what I mean? The shit come out about Charlie Sheen, I ain't seen one meme.
Nothing.
You feel me? Or any of them. You know what I mean? Something come out about us, that shit the joke of the butt of every joke on Instagram. You know what I mean? So we just gotta do things better.
Okay, so what you think about Oprah doing the Michael Jackson never?
Yes, man. That's the stuff I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? It ain't no white person interviewing them to tag them down like that, man. Stop. Gail, a black lady, interviewed R. Kelly. Oprah interviewed these boys about Michael Jackson. Somebody else.
After she used to go to his house and chill and
hang out and play.
me and Mike like this.
Why would you want to entertain this?
A dead man though. A dead man can't fight his battle.
Yeah, man. You know, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. You know, but that's the way of the world, man. You know what I mean? Some people live for the dollar and let the dollar control them, man. You gotta have it by any means necessary.
Okay.
Just gotta pray for them.
So what is the legacy that Pastor Troy?
The legacy of Pastor Troy, man, I want to be remembered as an artist that never depended on another artist for justification. I was always me. I ain't never followed a lead. I'm the best at what I do, and that's what I continue to do. You know, I want to be remembered as a tangible artist. You feel me? Artists they know that they can dap up with, you know what I mean? Artists that you feel good about liking. You don't just like for no reason. You feel me? I like him because he shook my hand when I saw him. You feel me? That'd be a big difference.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you the question, but I gotta turn around because you already did, that I ask most of my indie artists when they come on. What was the first thing you bought your mother when you made it?
The first thing I bought my mom when I made it was a Mercedes-Benz. And I bought it to her for Christmas, right? Like a 500, something like that. We got the whole bow on it for Christmas and everything, man. Go outside. Hey, Mom, Merry Christmas, come on outside. My mom get out there, she see the car, she start crying. I'm like, oh, come on, Mom, come on, get in it. Oh, my God. Well, we get in the car, I'm in the front, my dad in the back, my mom driving. She like this. About to tear this damn car. I said, you know what, Mama, I'll take it back home, baby. You got to chill out. She crying up something, man, happy, man, but it made me feel I'm talking about the wreck the car, about the total the car.
And you didn't have no kids then?
Nah.
When you first?
Nah.
Right. So what did you get, Dad?
Well, that was more of a family thing. And I'm just always there for my parents, man. I've been blessed to retire my parents.
Okay.
That's
Now
dope.
I'm gonna ask the question.
Mm.
I wish your daddy was on the phone. You pay your tithes?
Every Sunday. Every Sunday. He know it, man. You know, I like it. You know, I've just been growing, I've been raised on that. It's just a part of me, man. It's almost like a process for me. I look at it more like a deal with God. God said, hey, man, you pay your tithes, I pay you back tenfold. And I trust that. So, man, I dropped my little couple hundreds in my tithes. Just as soon as I'm coming out to church, I got somebody else hit me about another show or something like that, man. Another deposit trying to get it sent to. So I'm down with the deal.
How often do you get to go to church? Because I know you're always on the road.
Oh, man, I really try to make it my business to get back in Atlanta on time to fall through church. You know, even if I'm not there for the whole service, I still try to make it back in time before it's completely over, so I can see my family and get some of that energy.
Okay. So Dad still have his church and everything still going?
Yeah.
So how do the rest of the congregation treat you at church?
They love me, man.
You just might know when you're there, right?
Yeah, because my dad's had the church for over 25 years now. So these faces, I grew up with. You know what I mean? They seen me for so many years. It's dope.
Camera on fire, y'all.
Yeah, man, they sing this for so many years. I have a good time at church. It's just so refreshing to know that I got a whole church praying and rooting for me, behind me.
Okay, if you could change one thing in your career, what would it be?
If I could change one thing in my career, it would probably be signing with Universal. Signing with Universal because they just had a lot of problems over the next couple of years when I was making the years that were supposed to be the most impactful for me. They would have a lot of company changes, you know what I mean, man?
Okay.
We probably went through 2 or 3 presidents while I was there. You feel me, man?
Yeah.
Of course, that's gonna be difficult, you know what I mean? 2 or 3 presidents. I probably had 3 different A&Rs. I had an A&R every other project, you feel me?
Okay.
So, just to have some stability, you know what I mean? A lot of people want to know, you know, what was going on? You know, hey, they ain't got their stuff together, and that's why I admit that mine ain't gonna be together. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, it's cool. Still made it the best out of it.
Okay. So how's it chilling with Mr. Tripper over here?
Well, I'm cool.
Have y'all toured DC? When you get here? When did you get here? When you
We
arrived?
ain't hit it. Well, I just hit it last night.
Was it last night?
Yeah.
It was last night.
So long ago, but David.
So y'all toured the city up last night?
Oh yeah, man. We performed, like I said, I did the album with Uncalled For Band, man. We did a block in the studio last night. That's gonna be dope. When you get your
How long y'all was in there?
6 hours of non-stop
Cranking.
Okay. Trip, make sure I get that.
Cranking.
Make sure I get that. Because we also have a sister station, which is Go-Go Radio.
Mhm.
Go-Go Radio
That's
Live.
right.
So we play Go-Go, nothing but Go-Go over there.
That's good.
So yeah.
That's good. Well, man, y'all keep representing, man. Proud of you, baby. Keep rocking it for the online independent radio station. Y'all can check me out at dsgbradio.com. You already know your boy Pastor Troy going all the way up for the independence, baby. Let's get it.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in for this exclusive with your girl Pandora. We got my boy Rock from the Code Red Show. And of course, I have to shout out my boy Jack Tripp.
Yeah, bro.
And my girl Yvette from Dear Yvette. Love you, boo, for the hookup. And I am out. See y'all Saturday. Don't forget, tune in Saturday, 10 a.m. right here. Pandora Word Box Show.
All right, then, baby.